What's going on there, Erks Lurks? Didn't do no intro screen this morning, man. So, you guys will have to bear with me here. Still setting everything up. Davis, what up? Puck, what's going on? Leighton, how you doing? Anyway, just getting going today. Normally don't stream on Sundays, but figured I would throw a little ninja stream into the mix and get an opportunity to grind out a few more, a few more ascension levels, a few more pieces of gear. I'm actually starting to run into an inventory issue. Bills, what's going on? Herobrine? Starting to run into an inventory issue, so I'm going to have to start making some hard choices as far as what to keep and what to get rid of. And I think I'm probably going to get a set of armor on all of my guys, and then probably not keep any more armor. Cookie, what's going on? Deshi, Travis? I think I need one more Gunwitch gun, and then I'm going to switch to a different DPS hero. I'll let you all pick that one. Yeah, I'm private today. Anybody on my friends list is more than welcome to join me. But, it's my day off. I'm just kicking it. Just chillaxing with a little DD2, you know? Actually, after seeing the dev stream and that apprentice, I'm kind of tempted to play around with some apprentice stuff. I'm not going to be doing the barb today, Leighton. The barb is really low priority for me. I'm not a big melee hero. I'm not a big fan of melee, so I'm not going to be playing the barb for a while. So I want to get prepared for heroes that I plan on playing when the update hits. Sweet, on board. Nice. So, I'm going to let you guys pick, but I'm going to give you guys some options to choose from. The barb to me is just kind of boring, just because I'm not a big melee person. So, the barb is a strong hero, don't get me wrong. But for me, it's just kind of blah. I don't like it. I'd rather shoot stuff from over here than have to run up over there. Your first ever, huh? Oh, I've had hundreds of McManuses. Remember, too, there's going to be new weapons coming. That's what's made me switch my thought process a little bit on the weapons, is there is going to be new weapons on the way. You know? No, there definitely will not be a new hero in the update, Lara. Zero chance of that happening. Everything that's coming in the update, we already know. I want new heroes added, but I'm not at a point where I've got to have a new hero now. If you gear it right, that number will be a heck of a lot higher than 20 million there, Leighton. Follow my Barbarian Bath build. But I don't care about that. I do that with lots of heroes. I can do, 60 million against a siege roller in one button push with my monk, so it's about having fun. It's not about how big of a number I can see on the screen, because you're gonna win no matter what you do. Should add a vampire. Some kind of vampiric property would be cool. That is for sure. Anyway, as you see, I'm just starting on the day. That was only my second map. Only the second one. Let's see what I got for guns. I'm sure I probably got a gun or two sitting there. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm probably only going to save, once I get a basic set on everybody. On a siege roller, I can do 60 million, yeah. Actually, on a siege roller, if you do the last hit monk build, you can do like 90 million. I think personally, I mean, there's a lot of other things that need to be done with the game, in my opinion. That I think that the last thing they should do is be looking at a new hero right now. I mean, Ancient Power is a broken system. Onslaught is not how people want it. I mean, in my mind, all that stuff should be fixed prior. Alright, I got some guns, so I'll give you guys choices. The Huntress, the Apprentice. Let's see, what else do I still need to do? The Huntress, the Apprentice, the Mystic. Actually, let's go with those for today. Huntress, Apprentice, or Mystic. This is just a Dragolich. There's Z. You buy them from the treasure pirate in town. Cannot swap the same hero. Oh, I moved him around by accident. So, Huntress, Apprentice, or Mystic? What do you guys want to see some DPS on? Gobu says the Mystic. I'm talking about DPS. I'm building grind builds, so I'm not changing my builds. I'm just aura spamming just to get maps done quick. So if you want to see different builds, you're going to need to look at my build videos. Every hero is spotlighted somewhere. And we got a bunch of Mystics, a couple of Huntresses. What's going on, Matthias? How you doing? Yeah, I think the Mystic would probably be a good choice for you there, Deshi. So we got about half Huntress, half Mystic, huh? I didn't put any lightning down here. Well, Matthias, you've been there all week long. I've been doing public matches all week long. So no, not every time I stream I'm not going to have public matches. I'll never get anything done. I got to be able to grind it out, you know? Everybody wants me to do all the things, but I can't do all the things if all I do is public matches, because I won't get any of the stuff done. see. Gots to have time to grind, you know? That, and this is my day off. You guys know I normally don't stream on Sundays. The Mystic's best tower would probably be her wall, in my opinion. Alright, we got a lot of Mystics in there, so we'll switch over to DPS on the Mystic. That will actually allow me to bring some reflect beams into the picture, which is never a bad idea, especially on this map. I want everything, Matthias. Oh, there's Omni. What's going on, Omni? Alright, needs some gear. Let's do the dirty and auto equip and see what we get. Nope. That's right. That's right. Nope. So I got several nopes in there. Let's see, let's find some better gear for her. Hey, first off I need a helmet. Hero damage, hero crit, and hero health. There's a suitable candidate. That's good. That's good. And boots. Let's find some boots. There's some boots. And what do we need to do for shardage? Well, some of this don't really need to upgrade just to play her effectively. Would like to get that upgraded. And that upgraded. Let's do that too. And then of course gotta run fast. And I actually want that other weapon. I'll go back out and buy a new Shadow Flame knife here. But if you're gonna play the Mystic, you gotta use the Shadow Flame. Let's see, let's go with a heal here too. Do I have... Yeah, I got a relic on it. It got voted on me. There was more Mystics in the chat than there was Huntresses. So, I mean, what do you want me to do? I can't tell the chat, hey, I'm gonna do pick one of these three, and they pick it, and then I go with a different one. That wouldn't be very right. I do enjoy playing the Mystic though. I like the CC play style. Light Rain's not playing DD2 right now, Matthias. So, I mean, that kind of answers that. You're either playing it or you're not. Let's see. Late Rain streamed some Guild Wars the other night, little GW2. Where were you guys at? I'm anxious to see what special ability the Shadow Flame knife gets for the new weapon. Because I just, or not the Shadow Flame knife, but what special ability the new weapon gets. Because I just can't see it being as good as Shadow Flame. I mean, I just don't think anything is. Nice, Deshi. listen to Light Rain, don't overfarm. Well, it depends. When the update comes, do you guys want new guides and stuff to start coming right away, or do you want them to start coming 2 weeks later after I farm everything? You know, if you guys want them to come 2 weeks later, then I won't overfarm and I'll go play Fortnite. Yeah, I'm good with it. But I kind of figure you guys might want that stuff a little sooner. It's up to you, though. Frag, what's going on? You know, I fell asleep last night, Frag. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I will today, though. Rage, what up? Fortnite's an awesome game. Nothing wrong with Fortnite. Let's get a buff going here. I ain't got no buffs on my obelisk right now. I don't play games that I don't enjoy, Jedi. So if I wasn't having fun playing DD2, I would not be playing DD2. I've got a very strict policy on that. In fact, I've straight up ended live streams before when I haven't been enjoying a game. And it's like, alright, enough. I'm done with it. It's gonna be difficult to get through this roller with this campaign dagger, though. I just don't have enough hero damage. I have to stay on the move. Or I could throw my obelisk down behind it. That's what I should have done. God dang it. Why did I not think? Go obelisk. Well, now it doesn't have the flamethrower. Oh, Nuke Monk is awesome. No doubt about it. Yeah. Go, obelisk, go! There we go. Let me get that obelisk up to tier 5 so I don't have that problem again. I just got started, Nathan. So you're not late at all. Do I have stuff on that? I guess I should. If I'm gonna use this, I should probably take it seriously, huh? And actually upgrade its shards. Put a real totem on it. There we go. That's some good ideas. See, I'm full of great ideas today. Throw that one on it, already upgraded. Alright. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea, or a bad idea, Light Rain. What to farm before? I mean, the reason I made the video is because a lot of people were asking the question. For sure. Let me see, I'm gonna park here for a second. See something real quick. As far as gear, I've only got like 3 bags full, but I'm gonna switch over and just do relics here soon. I mean, it's a tower defense game. It's all about the relics, you know? Go, go, let's go. Oh yeah, big difference now, huh? Take that. Let's see. What's going on there, Partek? How you doing? You know, I've tested Jackpot pretty substantially, Mama, and it just doesn't seem like it's really very good. So, I mean, I do use it when I'm going through Ancient Power, but it just doesn't really feel like it does much. I don't even know if I'm using it now, to be honest with you. I didn't look. The majority of the shards I have on this Mystic are not upgraded. I should just upgrade those. That'll give me something to clear out my defender medals on too, that way I'm not over the cap. Yeah, I don't have to look. I don't even know if I'm using Jackpot right now. Another roller coming. I'm gonna go buy a Shadow Flame after this. No room to put it there yet. Come on, roller, get to rolling. There we go. Get wrecked. I should equip Drago to get some more levels on him. Alright, I hate to give up my win streak, but I'm going to go buy a Shadow Flame Dagger. Exclamation spotlights in chat. There, Gorax will get you a list of all the hero and defense spotlights. In short, use Deadly Strikes, Power Transfer, and Defense Rate on a medallion on every defense in the game until you get to Chaos 7. When you get to Chaos 7, switch out Defense Rate with Defense Crit Damage. But that's a generic version. LSA actually scales better off of a mark. It's the only defense that does. Alright, let's go to town and get a better Shadow Flame here. Oh, I didn't see it, Hajam. I'll have to go look. I haven't looked at the forums in a couple of days. Alright. Let's get the Kingpin in the deck. I guess that would be the Kingpin. Get a Shadow Flame. And get that bad boy equipped. Man, really low rolls on it, but what can you do? Guess I might as well clear out my inventory while I'm here, huh? Let me get rid of this old one. See y'all. Oh, you just posted it? Yeah, I'll look later on. My inventory is definitely filling up. I'm going to have to make some tough choices on what to get rid of. I mean, you guys see it. I got 2 bags left. 2 empty bags. And then if you look at my bank, I have taken the shard grinding way too seriously. Shards. I got that left. I had to actually get into my pet bags. These are all shard packs. So 5 shards in a pack. That's 28,000 defender medals right there. Anyway, let's hop back into the mix here. Am I? Yeah, I'm public. Like I said, anybody that's on my friends list is more than welcome to join me. But I'm not going to do any public matches today. I do apologize, but like I said, it's my day off. I'm just chillaxing. Just chillaxing. Ability power hero crit. There's a spotlight on my channel on how to build it, Nathan. Ability power hero crit and hero health is the way you want to go with the proton charge. Let's get reflex back. I don't think I'm going to actually use them. Actually, you know what? Let's get proton beams instead. Proton beams are fun. And then, you know what? I'm not going to upgrade them. Let me just throw a mark on them. And then I'll build some reflect beams with that hero. Yeah, I forgot to check the mystic. Oh crap. Man, I don't want to spend 200 defender medals. I've got I forgot I turned the mystic walls into DPS. That's another reason why I'm not doing any damage. Oh well. I'm gonna blow the medals. Let's see, let's go there. And then hero damage. That should work. What's going on, SL? How you doing? Dav just deleted all your stuff, huh? Well, I mean, it's easy to get back. You'll get it all back. Just being able to play those new maps is enough to make you want to get it all back, really. Oops. Let's proton it. Create a bit of a roadblock here. It was double R on the protons. I like it. Oh, the archer's gonna be beast next expansion Partech. I'll be using archers day 1. See, Partech thinks he's the master of the Abyss Lord, but what he doesn't know is that everybody was using archers long before Partech got here. You might be the #1 fan, Partech, but we got you beat on those archers, man. That used to, when the Abyss Lord released, that was the build. You spammed archers everywhere. I remember when the Dawn of the Blood Moon incursion came out, the very first attempt on Dawn of the Blood Moon, all I did was spam archers. I don't even think I put any walls, to be honest with you. It was just archers everywhere. Alright, looking good. I guess I could have threw a heal down, but I think I'll be alright. Oh, I didn't put an obelisk either. Well, I should free up something. I don't know what I want to free up, though. Oh, I didn't put any protons over here either. Good gosh, man. I got this lane all beast. Oh yeah, that was good stuff there, Freg. Archer buff beam meta coming back. Boy, I hope so. I really do. I am so hoping I get to use buff beams again. I mean, you guys know I love the EV2. Well, I mean, all through DD1, all through Eternity, and from the time the EV came out up until probably a year ago, I mean, I used a buff beam on every map. It's just, buff beams are awesome. Alright, let's see. We don't need that. I guess on that note, we don't need that either. And there's my obelisk. Oop, I didn't put any flyer control in over here either. Well, I guess the answer to that is get these R's up to tier 5. That way these flyers get wrecked as soon as they come out. And the Colossus is and always will be a novelty in my opinion. It's just such a huge waste of DU for something that's, I mean, it's fun, and that's enough reason to use it right there. But God, man, just so much DU for something that's just unnecessary. Yeah, I could go 10 more, free up 10 more DU and put a snake down. That's a good idea. What do I want to do? I'd have to get rid of a flame aura and add a LSA. I'll do that over here. Actually, do I want to put it back at the wall? I think I'll put it back at the wall here. How's that ogre coming? He's getting wrecked. There we go, and the monk weapon's dropping. Great. I actually only want some mystic weapons just to have them in my inventory, just for the possible magical properties on them. That's a great idea. Snake it up for the flyers. Get that bad boy up. I'm more excited about the volcano than the Colossus in that regard. If the Colossus had map wide range, then yeah, I would be pretty stoked about the Colossus. But since it's a wall in a world where you don't really need walls. Wow, that's actually a pretty good piece. No hero health, but and only 3 projectiles. I guess that ruins it. Y'all beat up on each other, would you? Appreciate it. Well, assuming Vamp doesn't change, Partek. Well, I mean, any trendo is going to tell you any ability in the game is going to be useful again. You're not getting any secret info out of Lalta Partek. That's called marketing, dude. I mean, I think it will be useful again, but I mean, come on, really? Are you really reading into that? You're smarter than that, dude. Marketing is marketing. Good lord, another monk weapon. That one didn't roll as favorable. That's the question you need to ask Lalta. Now, I love Lalta, don't get me wrong. I'm just giving him a hard time. But you gotta ask Lalta which department he works for. It's the marketing department. Go, go, little obelisk, tear it up. I got a bad angle on him. There's a mystic weapon. What's going on there? Easy games. No. Sand Viper actually has better range. Sand Viper would be a better choice, but I only had 20 DU. If I had 30 DU, I would have probably chose a Sand Viper, but I don't. That and the flyers are getting wrecked by these Zars anyway now, so it doesn't really matter. That's more for the heal than anything else. I'm getting the little Healy balls dropping off that, you know. Looks cool, just not the right rolls. Need 4 per second and need ability power instead of that fire damage. Did I move the obelisk? Yeah, I moved it. It's tier 5. Should just be able to chillax here now, right? Wait for bosses to come. And assassins. No fun in that, especially with this weapon. The big benefit with this weapon, of course, is the daggers bounce. So, you know, you shoot one and it bounces to 3 other targets. And that's just good stuff. It gives you some map-wide, or lane-wide coverage anyway. It used to be map-wide, but they nerfed it a little. Incredible spiritual and physical and psychological value. I don't know about how it would have physical value. That sounds a little rated PG-13 there, Partek. Got us a Zeppa. Floor 60, you're gonna get a pretty good mix of gear. But it's like Frag said, it's RNG. There is no better gear than Chaos 7 gear. So if you're at the max end of Chaos 7, you're going to get max Chaos 7 gear. If you're on floor 60, you have a chance of getting max Chaos 7 gear as well. As far as gear goes, there is no difference between Onslaught and Trials. Once you're at the top, that is. You don't get anything better. You're going to do Trials maps 3 times faster than you're going to do Onslaught maps. So my suggestion is always to do Trials maps. Deadly Strikes, without a doubt. There, SL, that'll be the #1 shard I guild. No doubt about it. All about the strikes. Depends on how you use it there, Rage. I use Crane Stance, but I do not use Dragon Stance. Yeah, you guys read into that stuff so much. I mean, I understand the hype is real, but tell me something. If you got a game where 75% of your damage is crit damage, and you take that away, what is going to happen for you to have the same amount of damage? That means your stats on your defense power or your hero damage or your ability power are going to have to go way up. Meaning, yeah, we're going to have gear with much higher values, but the real question is are you going to be doing the same amount of damage? You can't read into the hype too far. Remember, you know, not to smack down any optimism, but everybody's got to be realistic what we're dealing with here. Keep all the disappointment from happening on update day. But I did the math. Anybody can do the math. If you go and you calculate what it takes to get to the damage where you're at by reducing the crit damage down, you're going to come to the point where you see that medallions are going to have 40,000 plus defense in defense power. It's easy math. Just bust out the calculator, and you know you can get you'll get to the same numbers I'm getting to. Move that over here. But I mean, yeah, they're upping the quality of gear, no doubt about it. But they have to. It's not an option. It's not like now we're doing this much damage, and after that we're going to be doing this much damage instead. It's the gear has to go up to get to the same point where we're at, because the crit damage is being nerfed into the ground. I mean, that's the bottom line. Crit damage is not being changed. Crit damage is being nerfed all the way into the ground. So to make up for that, there has to be changes. Without it, we just won't be at the same level we are today, you know? Now, of course, the magical properties come in after that, and then that's where we'll see the increases, in my mind, anyway. That was actually one of the first things I did when they started talking real numbers. Is in fact, when the dev stream was going, I had my calculator going in front of me. I think the first match will probably be harder on board, but I still think that anybody that's in Chaos 7 gear right now will blow right through it. I mean, right now it's so absurdly easy. Once you get stuff dialed in, everything in the game will be easier. But it's a matter of getting your stuff dialed back in. You know, that's why I'm farming all this stuff, because I want to have all these magical properties to choose from. I want to be able to move stuff from around from all this gear and create, you know, a base set of hero gear out of all of this. So that's what I'm going for. But I mean, everything will get easier, and the main thing is everything will be more fun, because you'll be able to use the heroes you want to use, and that's really the main thing. But you're going to have to earn it first. You know, you're not going to pop in and instantly have the best set, you know, because magical properties they're going to be a huge part of it, you know. Wow, I just spent way too much over there. That's alright. Not the first time. Certainly won't be the last. I mean, it's all about setting your gear up again. Basically what this does is it resets the grind. You know, the people that have grinded now are going to have a head start, but the grind is back. But now you have a reason to do it, because you can actually play heroes you want to play. I mean, I'm stoked about it. I can't wait. You know, cannonballs and archers are going to be on my map day one. There's no doubt about it. Gots to have them. Love that stuff. Don't really like it, but I think it'll work. I don't think there's going to be anything like that. That, in my opinion, with the changes, the leaderboard should all get reset. I mean, I don't think Trendy will do it, but I think they should be. Well, I mean, it is going to be getting upped to an extent. Just guild your Deadly Strikes. That should be the first shard everybody guilds. Without a doubt, Deadly Strikes should be priority number one. You know, we just don't know the numbers yet of how many Deadly Strikes it's going to take to guild one. I'm hoping it's not too many. You know? In fact, I would love for it to be like 5, 4, 3, something like that. I mean, I would like to be able to guild a bunch of those right away. You get wings from their flares, and you get all flares from various milestones and mastery, campaign, and onslaught, and then they have a chance of dropping from defender packs, which have a chance of dropping from victory chests in onslaught. Oops, forgot to do the obelisk. Gotta get my buff. Well, you gotta get back to grinding, Partech. You want that Abyss Lord to be the best, don't you? You better hop to the grind. Turn Discord off for a little while and go do maps instead. Nah, I never said I wanted to be the first one to get there. I knew I wouldn't, because I'm not a grinder like that. I don't play games when they're not fun for me anymore. And a grind like that is just not fun. I stopped at 136 as my brain was starting to melt from the... It's just so excessive in the crashes. What grind? Do you not have any idea how long it takes to get to floor 200? It takes a long time. You gotta have lots of hours willing to dedicate to doing the exact 100% same exact heroes, same exact towers, placed in the same exact spots to get to floor 200. What's going on there, Fahad? How you doing? This ain't gonna do much to him until I get it upgraded, but let's do a little something something. Go, go, Obelisk. Get it done. Fine job. Currently, the only reason to go any higher, Witty, is for more starting Ascension, but if you're not doing the AP resets, there is no reason at all for you to go above 114. Oh, that sucks, Partech. Gotta play music on something else then. Play it on a tablet or a phone or something. Oh, I'm sure I'll get to floor 200. I'm sure I'll get to floor 400, 500. But it may not be for a couple of years. You know? If I'm still playing DD2 though. Hopefully I'm playing DD3 within a few years, but that's not very realistic. Considering DD2's not done. Well, awesome there, Eggman. I don't ever have to be the first to do anything in DD2. It's almost impossible for me to be honest, because I record guides. You know, a lot of people don't realize that, but, you know, a 12-minute, 15-minute video guide on DD2 takes, as far as recording, editing, rendering, uploading, it's like a 5 or 6 hour process. So, I mean, I'll never be the first at anything in DD2. I've got 0 EPing, so I don't need to be. I'm good. I'm good with what I do. I do like chasing the score leaderboards, because that's a lot more casual thing, but I haven't done that in a long time either. We'll have some new maps to do that on here. Yeah, I mean, I'll be the first to record. Yeah, that's probably right there, Light Rain. I would probably suggest getting to 114 and getting the flares at least there, Mini. 114 gets you the last rewards in Onslaught, so I mean, anybody that's going to push Onslaught, I definitely suggest they get to 114 at least. That's, you know, anything higher is going to raise your starting ascension, so it just depends on your individual goals after that. But 114 is a real good spot. I wish I would have thrown a heal up here. 20 DU. Can I live without 20 somewhere? I could live without this. Let's go with one right there. It's like Kellyanne getting all uppity here. About to lose my wall if I'm not careful. How is that obelisk not reaching him? I think that obelisk should have reached him. I guess I don't have full appeasement is why. That will do it. Well, 210 is the sweet spot there, Minnie. You get your starting ascension to 210, you're going to be very happy. But that number is going to change too, because I would assume the ascension trees, well, the ascension trees have to be changing. There is no chance that ascension cannot change, because because the crit damage changes. So that will change as well for sure. But right now, as it stands, 210 is the sweet spot. You want to get to that. You're not going to play with any of the new stuff, though? You're just going to reset? That's the worst thing to do, dude. You got to at least play with the new hotness. You can't just reset right after the update hits. You already know you're getting nothing changed to Ancient Power. Got to get you the new stuff, dude. And sell all your Chaos 7 gear to noobs for ridiculous money. Let's see. Did I get that to tier 5? Yep. You guys beat up on each other, wouldn't you? Not wreck my wall. Ugh. God dang, assassin won't get off me. You guys beat up on each other some more. That was going well there for a minute. There we go. Guild your entire setup. That's going to be a tough process. I mean, like I said, we got to see the cost. I'm hoping they don't make the cost too ridiculous. But having gilded shards saved through ancient power resets make me think they're going to be ridiculous. Gamers for life, I'd say just have fun and just don't worry about all this new stuff coming yet. Just work on getting through the game. Get yourself to Chaos 7 by the time the update hits, I think you'll be in great shape. What do we got here? Some booties. I couldn't do it, Dole. Waiting to get to play with the new stuff for a system that's in need of reworking. Hats off to you, man. I can't see myself going past Ancient Power 15 for a long, long time. It's just not worth it. Until they change it, that might be a different story. Alright. Must clear spots. Must clear stuffs. Do I not have any legendaries here? Doesn't look like it. I'm sure I'm accidentally selling all kinds of stuff. I'm definitely going to have to start making some tough choices soon. I'm not going to stop grinding. I'd like to get to like Ascension 800 or 900 before the update hits. Got the heroes on different buttons now, it keeps throwing me off. Yeah, looks fine. No, Deadly Strikes doesn't affect proton beams. Deadly Strikes doesn't affect anything that doesn't have range. You gotta have range for Deadly Strikes to affect it. Protons don't have a range stat at all. Or they have no range value anywhere. That'd be cool if it did. I can't imagine I'd use it. You'd always want to use, oh yeah, there's no range there at all, is there? I thought they may have had... They used to have a range stat on it that did nothing, but... I probably wouldn't use it, though. You know, the utility from proton beams is just so good. It'd be tough to justify using range on it. At top mastery players is not actually a thing, no, Dole. the leaderboard for that doesn't show the week by week. All it shows is the final number. So the leaderboard shows week 7. It doesn't show any of the other weeks. So that's not a reflection of who's the top. Like week 7 for me was Thanksgiving weekend, or it was right before Thanksgiving and my son was visiting. I wasn't about to play. Sit there and play DD2. And like Omni didn't play week 7. But yeah, the leaderboards are to be taken lightly. They're not really an indicator of a whole lot of things. Might as well do the freezy build here. The only thing on the leaderboard that's legit is the onslaught floors, the scoring, even though the scoring systems are completely broken, and the ancient power, I guess. Ancient power numbers. You know, if you want to grind out and, you know, if your EPing demands that you show up on the leaderboards, then ancient power and onslaught floors is the place for you. None of the other stuff matters. But mastery leaderboards are not mastery leaderboards. They're week 7 leaderboards. Is all they are. Of a 7-week race, you know. You're number 1 on a leaderboard. There you go, Partek. I feel like I missed something. I didn't put the reflex in. Don't want to give up my win streak right now, even though it's small. That would be a complete waste of time, Rage. You would be giving up so much by going that philosophy. The absolute last thing you should look at before using Ancient Power is your Ascension level. It gives you the least amount of value of anything in Ancient Power. So that would be an absolutely terrible thing. It would just not be a smart move for you. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then do what you want. You know, it's your game. Whoop. It's your game, so make sure you have fun with it. What's going on, Air Sweet? But I will tell you that that's not smart. You get, your first time, you get 3 starting Ascension for every 50 Ancient Power you have. And you get 3 starting Ascension for every floor you push past 65. So, for example, from floor 65 to 75, you might only earn 30 Ascension levels, which would not even give you any minimum Ascension at all. So yeah, the last thing you want to do is focus on your Ascension. That's just not good. There's got to be one down there somewhere, Light Rain. You know it. You know it's there. The problem with that jump there, for those that can't figure it out, is I've been playing a whole lot of double jump heroes lately. The Mystic doesn't double jump too well, so I find a hard time making some of these jumps. Well, the Barb's not going to get you anywhere in Onslaught. Onslaught is about your defenses, not about your heroes. So, I mean, you already know this. We've had these conversations before. The Barb is adding 0 to your Onslaught progression. The best mods are in the water. Well, you know I'm going to be checking down there on day 1, Partek. You You can count on that. Where's Sakelion? Down here. Good enough. You got my vote there, Saucy. I would love to see every hero having the ability to double jump, even if it required a shard or whatever. I'd be all about that. Would love it, love it, love it. I'm not sure, Twinkie. Being Sunday and all, the wife had to work all night again, so she's snoozing. So it depends on when she wakes up. I'm not the only one, Fran, when you look at YouTube and Twitch, but I mean, I'm grateful to be at the spot where I'm at. But on the same note, I mean, it didn't come for free. This is 2,000 plus videos, ungodly amounts of hours, and lots of work. So, I mean, I'm grateful to be where I'm at in the Google algorithm. I can speak, I promise. I'm grateful to be where I'm at there, but like I said, it did not come free. It was hard work to get there, and years of it, you know. But yeah, like I said, I'm very grateful to be where I'm at in the search engine rankings. Well, what I'll say to you there, Rage, is hopefully you get somebody to carry you, because you're not going to be able to complete anything rolling around on a barb with crap defenses. So hopefully you find a good carry partner. The barb is real good DPS, but this is a tower defense game. If all you focus is a hero that can't build towers, you just took 80% of the gameplay away from yourself. Get him, Gribbs, get him. Let's see what was that over there. Something shiny. Another monk weapon. That one's actually good. That one's got the right rolls. I like it. I'll keep that bad boy. Not that those rolls matter, but because we all know that the stats are going to be changing. It's more about just getting the quality pieces than anything else. Something ran down there? Looked like something ran down there. I'm gonna upgrade that one just in case. We got Skelly. And looks like a stuck zapper. Yeah, decent. Not spectacular. You can definitely progress through to Chaos 7 there, Fran. You'll have troubles, where you'll have troubles with the original 4 is doing the high levels, the high floors of Onslaught. having more variety to build with is what wins those games. There we go. No loot from Zapper though. I actually like it better in DD2 than DD1. I wasn't a big Glitterhelm fan. I know everybody used Glitterhelm as their power leveling map. I personally used, what was it called? The Tavern Defense. I used Tavern Defense as my power leveling map in DD1. But I know a lot of people use Glitterhelm for leveling. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Of the map. This lane right here on the Glitterhelm one, if you picture it, was that one where you put the bouncer blockade right at the spawn. I don't know. I didn't like this map as much in DD1. What's going on there, F5? Alright, take a peek through my loot again here real quick. See what we got. I'm doing this too frequently, but I'm at the point now where I'm just running out of spots is the problem. Oop. Nope, let's not sell that. Alright, I think I'm good on Mystic stuff now, to be honest. Oh man, is that going to be another full bag? No, it's not full yet, but it's getting there. Man, there's a long time to go still with only this much bag space left. I'm definitely going to have to make some hard decisions and start dropping stuff. Did you try Discord there, Beast Killer? Discord would be a good choice to find farming partners. Exclamation Discord in chat will get you an invite to the DD2 Discord. I got one extra aura on this side. And this is actually the boss lane, so that was not a good idea. But whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is the best XP map, I believe. See, 320 left for these lanes. It's a little tight over here, but that's alright. Do a little lane sharing here. 50. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. Do one more map on the Mystic here, and then I'll switch it up to a different hero. Probably go Huntress next. I actually haven't played the Huntress in a long time. Should be a lot of fun. No double jump, you know? If the Huntress had double jump, she would be one of my go-to girls. Exclamation Chaos 5 in chat there, Dominic. Or if you're having problems with the assassins, then exclamation assassins. I didn't put... You know what, I'm going to get rid of that extra aura over here and go with the obelisk instead. I got them spaced a little differently is all on the two different sides, but that's alright. Just going to throw the obelisk right here. That's what started my channel there, Chaos. Orcs Must Die is Orcs Must Die 1 and 2 were absolutely wonderful, wonderful games. Orcs Must Die 2 is actually one of my favorite games of all time. On the shard drops, that's way too generic there, Beast. You gotta give me more info to that to know. You mean the new videos? I mean, what specifically about shard drops? Like I said, there's just been so many shard videos, that's just... I can't picture what video you're talking about. Alright, Matthias, have a good night. The original 4 heroes all have their strengths, Fran. I personally like the monk, but that's my personal favorite playstyle. A lot of people like the huntress for DPS on the original 4. And then people who like melee, of course, like the squire. And then, you know, of course, there's big Prentice fans out there too. So, I mean, you can use any of the original 4 for your DPS hero. I personally like the monk the best, but that's just me. You know, I know if you ask, like, Show that question, he'll tell you the squire. You know, so it's just a matter of your playstyle choices that you like the best. Your finger hurts with the Mystic? I don't think I've never had that problem really. Pretty easy to hold a button down. Maybe you're mashing it too hard, man. Don't mash it so hard, Saucy. For towers, you can use any of them. They all have, you know, the squire has, out of the original 4, the squire has very effective walls. Cannonballs are great. The monk, of course, has the auras and the anti-air. Flamethrowers are one of the only defenses in the game that don't get countered until Chaos 7. So flamethrowers are pretty awesome for progression. And then the poison dart tower is kind of bread and butter as a support tower for just about everybody. I wouldn't focus on traps if you're new to the game. You can make traps really, really strong, but they're, in my opinion, they wouldn't be best, that wouldn't be one of the best first defenses you go for. Depends on the time of day, Matthias. Right now, I would imagine there's more people on US East than any other server. You know, and what time is it even? Let's say, yeah, it's only 2 in the afternoon. In 10 hours or 12 hours, there will probably be more people on the EU server. But yeah, completely dependent on time of day. US West is never the most populated, though. No, it's either US East or EU every time. Now, of course, we don't actually see those population numbers, so I'm just guessing from my experience, but... I got an obelisk. What am I doing? Go, Obelisk. Nope, I got no appeasement. There we go. Now go, Obelisk. Good enough. I think that's all of it. Get some more appeasement here. Must run faster. Yeah, that's definitely not the case there, Partech. US West has got California, Oregon, and Washington, which are all very, very laid-back states. So the most uptight people, in my opinion, would be on US East or EU. US West is probably one of the most chillax places you will find. So yeah, no. Get old Quib's little damage debuff on him. There we go. Considering that's the majority of the player base, you should probably be very concerned about the US there, Partech. So, pretty good reason right there, huh? What do we got? Double ogre. That's not too bad. Let's see. Obelisk, sure. Yep. I lost his butt. Come on, unsnake, Siege Roller. I need to see that butt. Oh, it destroyed the obelisk. I got robbed. Trendy's in Florida, their rage. No, your time zones are all kinds of whack there, Partech. US East would be 5 p.m. right now. It's midnight in Europe. You're in Europe, aren't you? I mean, what time is it in your house? I thought you were in Europe, Partech. Partech's a member of the Flat Earth Party. Well, that's not even right either. In the UK, it's 9 p.m. In Eastern Europe, it would be 10 or 11 p.m. It's 16 minutes till 4:20. See, Frag Zombie knows. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Yeah, I guess just do generic build. Generic slam the things on the ground. Come on. Oh, fail. There we go. $10 p.m. in the UK. It's only 1 at my house. Or no, it's 2 at my house. I guess I'm a member of the Flat Earth Party too. Neither me or Partek can tell time. I was a lot closer than he was, though, for the record. I was only off by an hour. I'm glad the Earth isn't flat, or I wouldn't ever be able to find anybody to play games with. I play most of the time really, really late at night here in the US, so most of my gaming life has been playing with mainly Australians. Ended up getting lots and lots of Aussie friends over the years. Just because of, you know, I stay up late, and that just works out to be prime time there. Crap, man, I forgot my obelisk again. What am I going to get rid of? Let's see. Can't get rid of any of that. Guess I could get rid of this. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll put the obelisk here, actually. Get a little action on this lane. That'll work. Everything's just dying. Oh, some Lady Orc action. Nope, nope, they died too. EMP kamikaze with detonator. Better throw down an extra sky guard there, SL. A lot of Hungarian players. I've been to Budapest. Actually, the furthest away from here that I've been, I think, is Romania. I went to Cluj-Napoca, Romania twice for business work purposes back in the day. Yeah, will be another one that's kind of a no-brainer, you know, to guild. Definitely will be a good shard to guild for certain. I mean, the biggest no-brainers at the moment, I think, are Deadly Strikes, Destruction, Fortification, and Movement Speed. I used to. I don't anymore. It's so expensive now. Well, that work, you know, my work paid for it. Both times I've gone to Cluj. Now I've got family all over Europe, though. My sister is in Brussels. Just the kid, there, Frag. I was actually a recruiter for a string of casinos, and one of the problems when I left Vegas, I moved to Lake Tahoe, and one of the problems Lake Tahoe has is there's not enough population during the summer and winter months to staff all the casinos for the business that's going to be there, because there's going to be so much business. So I would go to Romania in the summer, or in the spring actually. I would go before the summer, that way people were ready to come for the summer, and recruit a bunch of people at the college in Cluj-Napoca to come on a student visa and work in the US over the summer. And then for the winter I would go to Brazil and do the same thing. So yeah, I mean, it was a great experience, and, you know, work paid for it. But yeah, I've also, you know, my mom, of course, is in Northern Ireland, and I've got a sister in Brussels. I've got an uncle in Amsterdam, my mom's brother. And I've got a lot of, not family, but close family friends in Italy. But unfortunately, now it costs so much to travel that I don't get the opportunity to go see them very often. And then my wife's mom lives in Mexico. And then that's, of course, the closest for us. Easiest to get to, and pretty inexpensive to travel to, really, from the U.S. Well, it's a great opportunity. Anyone that ever has an opportunity to travel, I strongly encourage it. It's a great life experience, you know. Traveling the world and getting to learn more about other cultures is just a wonderful thing. Anyone ever gets that opportunity in front of them, definitely don't pass it up. Out of juice. Give me that appeasement. There we go. Oh, now it's out of range. Man, I'm failing with the obelisks here today. You know, it's easy to visit my sister and like my uncle in Amsterdam at the same time. That, and I like going to Amsterdam, but because, you know, from Amsterdam to Brussels is a train ride away, pretty close. But nowadays, like I said, it used to be just 15 years ago or so. You used to be able to fly from like San Francisco to Amsterdam for like $300, $250 to $300, and now that same flight is like well over $1,000. So I mean, airfares have just gotten really, really expensive. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Gamescom in Germany. I think that would be the most awesome thing ever. But unfortunately, I don't think Trendy will ever be there. and that's probably my only chance of ever getting to go, is if Trendy or another game company would help me out in getting there. Siege roller. Stick that booty out there, Siege roller. Cue in Nicki Minaj overlay. Did I not upgrade that? Or yeah, I upgraded it. It just seems like it should be doing more. Now it's not doing anything. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah, that's just pricey there, Woody Joe. I mean, you gotta have some cash to spend on a trip just to spend that much money just to be able to just the travel expense alone. Alright. Ah, crap, let's move the obelisk. Didn't seem like to be getting a whole lot of action where it was. Let's put it here instead. Only a couple of posts over, but I think it'll get more action. I think I personally would rather go to, I mean, you know, obviously I've never been to either place, so kind of hard to judge, but I think I would rather go to, like, Southeast Asia, like Singapore or something, than Japan, personally. But, you know, hey, to each his own. I'd love to, I mean, that would cost an absolute fortune for me to do that. But I would love to be able to visit Southeast Asia sometime. I have many times there, Rainbow. Many times. So, yep, I'm sure I will again at some point. I mean, I've spent an entire year just playing on the PlayStation. Literally, in a whole year. PlayStation only. I log on to the PC account for update days. Oh, that's pretty decent, huh? It's not a bad medallion at all. I'll take it. What are we up to? Only a win streak of 5. I'm going slow motion. That one's a lot more realistic too, SL, because like I said, I've got family in northern, well, in like Amsterdam and Brussels, Belgium, but I've also got some real close friends of the family in Italy, so I usually, one of the cheapest ways to fly for me is to fly from the US to Milan. And then I actually have a close friend there that I could just stay with up at, I don't know if you're familiar with that area, but up by Taino. And then go through Switzerland to head up and visit my uncle. And my sister. Good old sis. still reminds me of that day when we were kids, when I broke my mom's mirror and blamed it on her and got away with it. Sorry, sis. Let's see, what did I miss? I missed the far lane, huh? Oh, and Sky Guards. Good lord, man. Right around the 9,600 mark there, Rage. Only gonna go 2 Sky Guards this time. Since I'm a little light on DU. You gotta realize, Rainbow, I don't even make enough money off the YouTube channel to pay my bills. So, I mean, that's just not realistic. I mean, if the channel ever got big enough to, that would be an opportunity that there's no doubt I would not let pass me by. But that's just not at all realistic right now. You can get a job, the worst minimum wage job in the United States, and do better financially than I am. So, yeah. Tough business, that world travel, you know. Taino is the town where my friends live. It's by Lake Lugano. It's like 30 kilometers south of Lake Lugano. It's got a ridiculous view there. It's an amazingly beautiful city, or town. It's a pretty, relatively small town. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much AFKable and wait for the bosses now. Except assassins. Oh. Let me tell you, Omni, you get a passport that says Belfast on it, and see how friendly your travel is through the UK. I actually, other than visiting Mom, I purposely avoid flying into the UK. It just makes for uncomfortable experiences at the airport. God forbid you fly through London. I don't know. It gets boring for me all the time, Rainbow. I switch to other games when it does, and wait for it to get exciting for me again. DD2 has gotten boring for me many times, but like I said, I play lots of other stuff, so I just mix it up. That's the problem with grinding one game of anything. Eventually, you're just going to grind yourself out. Well, thanks there, Frag. Yeah, I figured, you know, like I said, take the opportunity while the wife is snoozing. I'm actually going to be adding Sunday daytime back to my stream schedule in the very near future. Probably right around update time, and that will be this will be a normal stream time for me. I'm all fired up about that Graveyard Keeper game now. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna peek at that tonight. Play around with it a little bit. the Sunday nights, the wife and I usually watch some movies or something and just kick back. And I think I'm going to play a little Graveyard Keeper while that's going. Pretty stoked about it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of being able to get up. I mean, everybody, you know, sees I start streaming at 1 p.m. and they're like, oh, what do you mean it's 1 p.m.? But they don't realize that I'm recording, editing, and uploading videos until 6 or 7 a.m. every morning. So, like, 1 p.m. is really, really early for me. But I have to be able to get up in time to set up my green screen and lighting and stuff like that. You know, once you use a green screen, you can't not use it. You just don't feel like your videos look as good. I didn't upgrade that obelisk. It's almost pointless to move it. Oh, I didn't even place an obelisk. Derp. Looks like I'll have to do it the hard way here. I mean, if you've got a bunch of those laying around, absolutely rage, but that's not anything that's going to be game-changing for you. It depends on how much they upgrade. I mean, we just don't know the upgrade values yet. I mean, it might roll out, and it might say you need 50 shards to upgrade, say, Destruction, and you only get 2% extra defense power for it. If that's the case, it won't be worth doing. But we just need to see those numbers, you know? It depends on what kind of value you get out of it. The reason I say Deadly Strikes, well, Deadly Strikes isn't obvious. The more range you get, the better off you are, period. But the reason I say speed is because most players have a bazillion speed shards in their bag. Even new players, because it's, you know, it's a campaign shard, so you start getting those from as soon as you start earning shards. But, I mean, it depends on what they roll out with, you know? I mean, no, you can't really make any decisions until the update gets here. So, I mean, everything that I've been preparing for is just guessing, you know? Kind of want that obelisk back. Yeah, it's wave 5 now, no point. I mean, realism would tell us that. I mean, when they first started talking about Ancient Power, every single player had much larger numbers in their head than what we actually got. You know, every single player, they saw 1% and was like, what? Really? So, I mean, realism would say the number we've got in our head is not going to be the number that happens. I'm not a fan of melee DPS, Rainbow. So it's not, I love the Barbarian if I want to play melee, but the times I want to play melee are 1 day out of 1,000. I like ranged heroes better. But that's just my personal preference. Gear score doesn't matter, Saucy. There is no gear score that in my mind makes you good. Gear score is just a progression tool, means absolutely nothing. somebody could have a really high gear score with all the wrong stats from their gear and be completely ineffective, where somebody with a much lower gear score with the correct stats on their gear does really, really good. So, gear score means nada. It's only the tool to unlock additional chaos tiers. That's the only thing that it does. Another stuck boss. Oh, and a canister. Bow canister that time. Come on, Zeppa. Come on out and say hi. You know you wanna. I mean, it's back to the whole tower defense thing, you know. Gear score doesn't calculate in your relics, and your DPS that you do really doesn't matter. It's all about your defenses. Your hero is just for fun. Just for fun and just to give some assistance to boss killing, but whether you win or lose matches is because of your defenses, not your heroes. Hopefully I don't get this map again. This map's getting grindy. I haven't seen sewers all day, I don't think. Have I done sewers since I've been on stream? I don't think I have. Ugh, I know I've gotten this one before already, though. It's all good. What can you do? I would really, really like to see the Jester come to DD2, Rainbow. If you're familiar with the Jester from DD1, that is the hero I would like to see more than anything else. It was my favorite DPS hero in DD1. I just absolutely love the Jester. I'm not very optimistic that the Jester will ever come, though. All elements damage adds just damage of a magical type. SL, that's all it does. Water damage just does additional damage. Now, the difference being there, if a defense or if an enemy is already affected by an affliction, so if an enemy is oiled or drenched, then elements can do something in addition. But elements by themselves do nothing other than add more damage. So, like if an enemy is drenched and then you hit it with storm damage, it's going to electrocute them. If an enemy is oiled and then you hit it with fire damage, it's going to light them on fire. But the element themselves doesn't do that. They have to be affected by the condition, which doesn't come from the element. To maximize the ascension for each one, there's one. Did I hit? There's no way I hit everything. Got everything down there, it looks like. Is there sky guards? You know what? Let me get some. I like that the freezy spawn here. Freezy spawn for the win. Yeah, anyway, the main thing that High Ascension gives you is the ability to specialize in more than one defense or more than one ability if it's a DPS hero. So when you have Low Ascension, like I have, you can't maximize what you're getting out of your defenses without splitting them up. You know what? I think I'm going to proton this lane. I'm just grinding Rainbow. You want to see different defenses used? There's lots and lots and lots of examples of every defense in the game on my channel. This is just an easy grind day for me. I just want to pick up some more gear and more Ascension. I don't want to actually think about anything. Let me get a heal up here too. I mean, I got weapon manufacturers geared up and ready to go if you want to see some weapon manufacturers. Playing you a little Warhammer. Well, DD2 doesn't have public databases is why, frag. The Fortnite databases are public. It would be cool though. Well, yeah, at 563 Ascension Al, I don't have enough Ascension to maximize one single defense. I already did, Papola. Old news. I went to floor 136. That's as high as I plan on going until there's more rewards. There's no reward for doing higher onslaught. But if you look back several months ago, I already did that. I don't even know the dates. It's been several months. But, I mean, right now there's just no reward to push onslaught floors past 114. And I went to 136, so... I mean, if Trendo adds in some rewards, absolutely, I'll be all over it. But until they do, no point. That's an awesome world. I wish I wish they would put together a Warhammer. Like, I really loved Warhammer Online. It's a shame it ended up dying in the fashion that it died, because I absolutely love that game, and I love the Warhammer universe. Oh, I hear you there, Al. Everybody will get there, though. It's just a matter of time. Anyone who likes the game will get to high Ascension. If you play it, I mean, it's a free-to-play game, and it's got great value just playing through the campaign. I mean, you could play through the campaign of DD2 100% for free, get 4 or 5 hours of great entertainment, and call it good, and there'd be nothing wrong with that, you know? You'd get a great 4 or 5 hours of entertainment for no money. So it just depends on, you know, how far you want to pursue the game and push it. But anybody that wants to pursue it and push it, they're going to get higher and higher and higher. I mean, I don't know what I started at today. You'd have to go back and look, but I'm assuming I probably went up, I don't know, 10, maybe 10 to 12 Ascension levels today. Something like that, maybe? Look for frag zombies. Super fair deals. If there was more hours in the day, Rainbow. My channel's not big enough to bother making a second channel. No one really should consider doing a second YouTube channel until they get to a point where they've got like maybe 500,000 subscribers. But anything I do outside of my YouTube channel takes away from my YouTube channel right now. And my channel, although it grows every single day, it's not where I want it to be yet, you know? So, I mean, any other games I play, I'll continue to add them to this channel. I know a lot of the DD2 people get mad about that, but, I mean, it just doesn't make sense for me. People have got to realize I put 16 to 18 hours every single day, 7 days a week, into this YouTube channel. It's my life's passion, you know. I'm trying to live the dream. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm trying really hard. But I mean, if I had like, you know, if there was 500,000 viewers on this channel and it was all DD2, then yeah, I'd consider making another one. But it's just not at that point, you know. It would hurt this channel for me to do that. Do I think there's an OP enemy? Nah. I don't think there's an OP enemy. I think siege rollers are a little much for people in the campaign. Someone that's brand new to the game, but besides that, I don't think there's an OP enemy. What's going on there, hero? Or is it hero? Or is it just Jiro or Jiro? I'm gonna assume it's hero. But anyway, what's up with you? Yeah, Zapper's stuck. I've done many videos with webcams there, Saucy. That's another old news thing. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, that was Zapper blown up. I'm pretty sure that display items are not going to be available there, Omni. I would guess that the shop won't be created until you put a price tag on it. Jiro. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, sorry, man. Didn't mean to massacre your name. Go, go, little obelisk. Tear it up, tear it up. Move you up a little. Sweet. Congrats there, quick. Crane stance, it's an even drop chance, so it's 1 in 38 or whatever. But a 1 in 38 chance to drop means that you would probably have to open 70 shard packs or whatever to get a 99% chance of getting it. Boss Pro, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Alright, there's another Mystic weapon. It's definitely time to move off of the Mystic and over to somebody else. Depends on what mutators they have with them. There, Chris. AoE defenses work great. Ramsters if you have Frost Orcs, just Flamars if you don't. Thanks for subscribing there, man. I do appreciate it a ton. Alright, let's hop off of this. Do I have a DPS Huntress anywhere? That's PDTs. Man, I don't even have a DPS Huntress. We'll take this one. Got that tsunami going. Let's see. That doesn't matter. What do we want to do? I really like concussive shot. Let's go with concussive. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we'll risk the auto quit button here. And see what we get. What's my health? 7,500. I got no hero health after that. That was not good. But look at this. That's crazy. I got the only hero health I have is on the campaign weapon. Well, the Dryad would definitely be the OP builder right now, SL. Alright, I'm looking for ability power, hero crit, and hero health. There's a head. There's boots. Need some gloves. There's gloves, and then a chest. I got lots of chests. There we go. Alright, 105,000. That is still really, really bad. But it's better than where I was at. His bow is a POS. Alright, let's grab... Let's upgrade that. And we'll keep the charged shot. Let's grab some shards from another hero here. Let's see who's got what right now. There's a charged shot. Let's take that, because that one's already upgraded. Then I bet my monk has some stuff. There's drenching. The gun witch has the good stuff right now, I think. Where you at, little gun witch? Yep, there's Thunderstruck. Alright, so let's go with Thunderstruck, Charged Shot, and we'll upgrade Piercing. Gonna have to replace this bow pretty dang quick, and then I want a pet too. I don't want to miss out on any pet levels here. Where did I put my Drago? There it is. What the heck? It shows I've got a pet. Well, I'm not going to use that one. Where's Drago at? Oh, Drago's actually ready to upgrade. I'm going to head back out. What was my favorite game or series while growing up? No, you get Defender medals from completing Chaos Trials maps or Onslaught floors there, Primetime. So you do the dailies, there's a weekly mission, and then you do Chaos Trials. Oh crap, I need walls back. Well, that means the EV is going. I should have threw some reflects down. I'm going to do it real quick. Throw some reflects down before I swap the EV out. Well, I mean, I really like the Zelda stuff. I liked Mortal Kombat and some of those fight games. I liked the Gauntlet, all the original Gauntlet stuff. I was really into that. Alright, there we go. I would have to say probably overall, the Gauntlet was probably one of my favorites. I mean, I dropped lots of hours into the Gauntlet. Many. On various consoles. Alright, we lost the music. Let me get some more music going here. There we go. Alright. Spammy. It wasn't Tetris. No, it wasn't Tetris. I woke up and started streaming today, Black. I'll read all the E3 news. Today all we got was Microsoft announcements. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. I'm excited to see the Microsoft announcements, but the biggest thing for me is Borderlands 3. I want to see Borderlands 3 info. The rest of this stuff is just extra cheddar. I'm not overly concerned about it. What's up, Lacrosse? How you doing? The Microsoft press conference should be done by now. I think. I don't know what time it was. All one word there, Easy Games. I mean, don't get me wrong, Omni. I played me some Tetris. I don't know. You'd have to... I'm not covering E3. I don't cover conventions unless I'm at it. I'm not sure, Black Z. The only thing I know is that the Microsoft press conference was today. And they're supposed to announce 15 games. So there are going to be 15 world premieres today from Microsoft. But that's the only thing I know for sure. And it's probably already happened. I might as well keep the Mystic going, huh? Alright, little Huntress, go. What other shards do I need to upgrade? I got a Chi Burst going on her. How the hell did that even fit in that slot? Mana capacitor. This was a shard holder, in case you can't tell already. Mystic shards, look at this. How is that? Huh, weird. I got a Serpent's Kiss, a Pole Power, and a Big Boy. I've got 3 shards that cannot be used on this hero that are being held by this hero. That is very, very weird. Alright, I'm not going to bother with the shards. I'm just going to go. God, I feel like I'm running so slow. I upgraded that speed shard, didn't I? I'm gonna have to check it. It feels really, really slow. Yeah, I think there will be a DD3. I think, what, probably 2022, 2023, something like that is probably realistic. Figure it's gonna take 4 or 5 years to make it, and Trendy hasn't even started making it yet. Ooh. That was nasty. I wasn't expecting that to come over here. Oh crap, am I gonna lose? I think I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna get dive bombed twice. It's the heals. I'm running slow in the heals. Is that what it is, Omni? I should probably get a Skyguard up over here. I was wondering where all the DU went. Here, I'm gonna put 2. I don't want that happening again. Alright, let me get this Huntress sorted a little better. Alright, I did upgrade the speed. And I've got it in there too. I wonder why she's running so slow. You know you like them heals, Omni. You can't fake it. Let's see. Good enough. Alright, I need a bow right away. Give me a first wave bow here, folks. Let's have it. Let's What's going on there, Pixia? How you doing? You hate studying for your final exams? I don't think there's anybody that doesn't. They're easy games. You know you're looking on me. I know you're looking. Omni can pretend he doesn't like this outfit all he wants, but we all know the truth. Now let's see, am I going to be able to kill this siege roller? That's going to be questionable. Not looking good. Not with this POS weapon. I think I might be in trouble here. I still got the Mystic in my deck. I'll switch. Yeah, I'll burn it on the Mystic real quick. There we go. Now hopefully there is a bow laying somewhere. I don't even see the charged shots going off with this weapon. Oh, there's one. First trigger pull when I'm actually paying attention. Of course, that's how it worked. I don't see a bow laying around anywhere. Maybe this wave. This will be the wave. What's going on there, Brooke? How you doing? The Gobu skin is not all that great anymore, I don't think. I think that Plexus Monk or Plexus Huntress looks really good. It's not gonna make me run any faster on me, even with the Gobu skin. Needs Chaos 7 weapon. No weapon there. That is unfortunate. Let's see if any weapons dropped. Nope. We did have a boss down here. Hopefully there's a weapon here. As long as they're making money, they'll keep going forever, Rainbow. I mean, why wouldn't they? You know? They'll stop when the game stops being profitable. It is business. So as long as the ownership has the will to do it and the company's still making money, they'll keep making games. What's going on, Terminator? Come on, be a bow down there. Nope. Nope. God, did I really not have a bow at all in my inventory? That's terrible. Come on, bosses, give up the bows. There we go. This ogre's got a bow for me. I just know it. Nope. Oh, yep, there's a bow. Any bow is going to be better than the bow I've got. Not my favorite bow, but you know what? It's gonna work. And it didn't have any hero health on it. Need a better bow. But that's a start anyway. I'm preparing for the update. So just doing the getting gear, shards, and gold. I'm staying away from AP. You know, scattershot is my least favorite bow type there, Omni. I don't care if it's the highest DPS. I don't like it. If you don't enjoy the bow, you shouldn't use the bow. I would guess it's going to be substantially quicker, Dole. I mean, the first day it'll be slower, but I mean, I don't really advise anyone to focus on AP right now, unless you just want to. I mean, it's just there's zero benefit to focusing on it at the moment. Hopefully, that's next on deck, you know. Ooh, siege roller. Hopefully AP and saves and onslaught is next up. This ain't doing crap either. Man, gonna have to mystic it again just to survive this roller. Oh, get the heal going. Good lord, that was close. Last thing I want to do is lose at this point. I mean, I'll still find a way to blame Omni, but, you know. Still no bow, huh? Maybe there's a big old shiny bow in the chest for me. Yeah. We had a totem here, right? There's a Penta 2. Give me the bow. That's not a bow. Tempted to use this Penta 2 instead. I think I'm gonna. What was this one again? 111. Yeah, just stick with the one I got. Yeah, the gear's generated when you pop the chest on board, so the hero that you have active, you have a greater chance of getting gear for that hero. But the gear gets generated. Oh look, I got killed. The gear gets generated when you pop the box. There should be lots and lots and lots of options there, Cody. I can't wait. I don't think that will ever happen, Rainbow. And the majority of the community don't want PvP. No, Penta 2 is not. The best shot type for the Huntress as far as DPS goes is Scatter 3. But I hate that shot type. So I don't use it. I use a Penta 3. Is ideal. But it's... You gotta use what you like, you know? Especially with a hero like the Huntress where the shot type... I mean, that's what you're gonna be staring at the whole time. So... I would never suggest anyone to use a shot type that they don't like. You gotta enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, you're doing it wrong. It wouldn't be fair because of Barb. The Barbarian would not even get anywhere near a Mystic Omni, so I don't know where the hell you're getting that from. It wouldn't be fair because of the Mystic, not because of the Barb. The Barb wouldn't even touch the Mystic. Wouldn't make it. Mid-air would be dead. Hopefully they add one so I can own you up, Omni. I know it's not going to happen, but... What's going on there, Dan? How you doing? Left something a little light, huh? There we go. Takes care of that. Oh, I hope so, SL. I really, really hope so. I can't, I'm not allowed to talk about it. But considering the Mystic has a massive range AoE CC, what makes you think anybody, any one hero would be able to even approach the Mystic? I mean, the Barbarian's leap would fall very, very short because it would be dead before it landed. Actually, it might create some very interesting animations. But yeah, I mean, if there was PvP in DD2, no melee hero would do well. And then, like, you know, like Terminator said, if you came anywhere near the Mystic, you know, one left click and it's over. Yeah, but the difference being Beacon of the Storm doesn't CC anything, and Beacon of the Storm as damage doesn't do dick. So, you use Beacon of the Storm not for the damage. You use Beacon of the Storm for the storm and creating an electrocute combo. But that's assuming you have a drench from somewhere else. So, I mean, Beacon of the Storm by itself is not even remotely good. If it didn't have that storm damage, it wouldn't be used at all. No one would use it. Well, it wouldn't be fair in that extent, Dan. They would have to change it. They would have to make it so it was a stun or something. If it was PvP, they would... I mean, PvP is never going to happen. So, I mean, this is all theoretical, but... If they did, then they would have to change that ability. I don't think the game engine could even handle it if it was as it was. With player-controlled heroes. I mean, you never know, maybe one day. If it ever happened, they would have to standardize it. They would have to normalize all the heroes and make it more like a MOBA, where you unlocked things as you progress through the map. It's the only way it would be fair. Actually, I've been in a mood to play a little PvP lately, but I just don't know what to play. I was thinking about checking out the new Paladins, the Realm Royale, but I have yet to download it. Well, you wouldn't have gear at all. Your stuff would all be normalized. If there was a PvP mode, your gear would do nothing. It's the only way they could do it and make it even remotely fair in any way. It would be, like I said, it would have to be something like, you know, think Killing Floor. You know, you go in and you earn or buy the stuff as you progress or as you play. There we go. There's a single 2. That is not even at all my favorite weapon, but it has no ability power. But it does have a little bit more hero health, so I'm going to go with it. It'll make the roller killing a little easier. Battlefield 5, actually, that press release they did yesterday, it looked fairly interesting. I like the Battlefield series more than I like, I know this is blasphemy to a lot of people, but the last bunch of Battlefield versus Call of Duty games I've played, I've enjoyed the Battlefield ones more. Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Rainbow. Dungeon Defenders will never be a PvP game, I don't think. I mean, Dungeon Defenders 2 originally started as a MOBA, and they came to their senses very quickly. You can't go from the tower defense strategy genre to PvP. It's just not a good transition. Look at Orcs Must Die Unchained. They spent years of development into OMDU and then had to change it when they realized that they had just created a mess. I mean, something like Tower Wars would be the best way to do it. I don't know if you guys remember that Tower Wars game. That was actually super fun. I think people still play it. That was definitely a really fun game, though. What did we get? What did we get? Better weapon yet? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta do it. But God, I don't wanna. Just give me the Penta 5 and get it over with. Or even, I'd even settle for a Burst 3. I'd be content with that. Nah, this is still gear and heroes. I mean, when you got the full selection of heroes, it takes literally hundreds of maps to gear them all out after Ancient Power reset, once you get back up. Scavenger. Why did the items go to the Scavenger, I wonder? That was wrecked. Not even fair. I think I just died. I'm not going to reset again until well after the update comes. Because I got to redo all the videos, you know? And I can't do that while resetting. I have to be fully decked out in endgame gear. You know, you can't do endgame builds if you're not in endgame gear. And it just takes so long to get it. That's why I'm grinding out all the gear now. Gonna have to go through and clean my decks up quite a bit here to start freeing up some more space, though. But yeah, I'll be at Ancient Power 15 for several months from now, no doubt about it. Haha, it's wave 5, 1 mob left, and I'm upgrading. Die already over there. Purple chest. No love. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I think everybody is, to be honest. There's not many people, I don't think, in the DD2 community that aren't excited about the changes to come, for sure. Forgot to re-roll a daily, apparently. There was a 300 in there. Wonder if I got any more. I'm going to have to look. If you're in Chaos 1, then just focus on progression. Don't worry about anything else. Let me lock that so I don't sell it. I actually got a bunch of relics here that need to be locked, I think. I don't think that was it. Oh, what's that guy doing? I'm just going to sell that now. I want nothing to do with it. This too. These lower level ones. Let's see. So we'll move that to bag 1 with the relics. That as well. Is there more spots? Nah, that was it. There we go. Depends on how easy the materials and the costs are to upgrade there, Dan. I mean, I personally don't see myself using that feature very often. If it's not player set prices, I don't think anybody will use it on board. Who wants to sell things at somebody else's prices? It has to be player set prices or the whole system will be a joke, in my opinion. I won't be selling anything if it's not player set. If I can't create my own sell price, I am not selling anything. Orbs aren't going to be worth anything. There's no point in keeping orbs. Anyone who cares enough to have an outdated item just because it says orb on it, but it does the exact same thing as a medallion, already has one. So they're not going to care, you know. Nobody's going to go buying orbs. This can go away. God dang, man, I am definitely gonna have to go through my inventory tonight. I mean, just going through and gearing up heroes, I can free up 1 bag slot, because I've got lots of ungeared heroes. But man, I am running into trouble here with the inventory space. If you have too much money, why would you spend it on an orb? You'll definitely never catch me buying an orb. You'll catch me selling every orb I run into that's still laying around. Like, right to the vendor. I'm not gonna waste anybody's time with that. Items that will be hot items are pets. I mean, come on. How much you think people would pay for that? I think 500 million gold sounds fair. Or all those carnival pets that are no longer accessible. You know, you can't get them. That's what will sell for hot items, assuming they allow the sale of pets, of course. Now, of course, I would never sell my Golden Drago. But if I did, it would have an absolutely absurd price tag on it. There'd be very few people in the game that were capable of affording it. What's going on there, Blaze? Let's see. I'm almost bored with the Huntress already. It's so hard to play the Huntress with the Gunwitch being a thing. The Gunwitch is just so much more fun for the same basic style of hero. Well, you can't say golden pets in general, because golden pets are not a big deal, but the golden pets that you can't get, those are a big deal. Any of the old Onslaught pets you can earn right now through Mastery. So those are like, you know, just doesn't even matter. Let's see. Did I fill everything up? Seems like I got a bunch of DU left again. Well, let's do that. And that. Yeah, I'll just roll with it. I feel like I forgot something though. Yeah, I mean those are all pets that can't be collected anymore, you know. So anything that you can't get, I think somebody will probably try to sell Grumpy. I think somebody will probably buy it. It's a shame it's got nothing on it. Purrville? Yeah, Purrville's not really a big deal. I think most current players have a Purrville, I think. I don't use any of those old golden pets. I throw them on builders. The only golden pets I use are Drago. That's it. Just as Golden Drago. Took you weeks to collect. Ah. Oh, on board, you have no idea, man. Pets took people months and months and months and months to collect. Grumpy was the original pet that you got for free for buying into the early access pre-alpha stage before the game went free to play. But it has no empowerment stats on it. I mean, I've still got mine, you know, just because it is one of those things, but it's... I'll show you when I go back out to Tavern. I've got all that stuff sitting in my vault. I personally would get either the EV2 or the Dryad Rainbow, would be my suggestion. The EV2 there, Ellis. No, it wasn't Defense Council. Defense Council was the OG. It was after Defense Council. It was the first purchasable public pack that wasn't like a limited time only. The Defense Council seats, the very first Defense Council wave, those sold out in like 15 minutes. They were very, very limited. There wasn't many of them. And then there was a second wave of the Defense Council like a year later. And those took several days. or even weeks, I think, to sell out, but there was a large number of them then. Souls of Night, you've got some worthless stuff that does 0 in game to sell there, Saucy Boy. I feel bad for anybody that finds your player shop then. That's not a collectible item. That's garbage. That's junk. I mean, I guess if you gotta have one of everything, then yeah, Souls of Night would be worth something, but Trendy straight up said Souls of Night will never be used in the game again. Sell them for 10 each. I think they sell for more than that now by just going to the vendor, don't they? I sold all mine when there was a price tag on them. They used to sell for a decent amount. Souls of Night are not a thing in the game, Rainbow. Ignore what people are saying about Souls of Night. It's a worthless currency that's no longer used, has no value, and no longer drops. Sell you some fireworks. Stuff like that you might be able to sell for a decent amount, assuming they allow it to sell. I mean, those popcorn machines would be a hot item, right? If you're able to sell them. The expansion's free. Now, unless it's a free-to-play game, all content is free. You have to pay for heroes. Well, I mean, you don't have to. You can earn them. The only thing you have to pay for in the game is inventory space. But all expansions will always be free. There will never be a paid expansion for DD2. It's 100% free to play. Oh, I still got popcorn too. I'm saying you might want to sell that, because to some people that might be of huge value. You know, if you're unable to complete a map without getting a popcorn buff, that would be a big deal to you. It would be worth buying. What do we got? There we go. Oh, crap. I meant to hit F. Dang it. I wanted to equip it. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh. Talk about a lucky LSA crit. Dang. Nah, they're not coming back. We're talking about things that will be worth value, maybe, and potentially. I mean, the problem with a popcorn machine is it's consumable. So, you know, being a consumable item, it won't be worth a bunch. Shit, on the PS4, I got a bag full of popcorn machines. Wow. Maybe if they have, if they make a bunch of money and are able to hire more developers part-tech. If not, there's not enough staff to do it. If they don't address Onslaught and Ancient Power next, I think it will be bad, in my opinion. And that doesn't require an expansion, that just requires development. No, PDTs do not prioritize air. There's no way to set prioritization on any tower in the game. Don't kill me, bro. I should have just switched over to the Mystic, but I've come this far. I gotta give the girl a fair opportunity. There we go. Zapper stuck. me see, where is that? I wants to use that one. Let me lock that one. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. I got cool laser beam sounds at least. That would be pretty cool on board. That would be a great feature if there was a way to, if there was a mod that did that. In fact, you should suggest that on the forums. I think that would be a great feature. If there's, I'm assuming there's a thread going somewhere to suggest mods. I think that would be amazing. Back to this one. Alright, how many bows do I have now? I think I've gotten 4 or 5 bows. 1, 2, the one I got... Well, that's only 3 legendary bows, really? Well, I need another bow or 2 then. This is full, right? Yep. That would be OP there, SL. I don't think there will be a way to do that, but it would be super cool if there was a mod that allowed you to, like if it's a defense that attacks ground or air, making it attack anything. I think that would be cool as hell. Sky guards attacking ground towers would not be fair. Or attacking ground enemies without knocking them up. That would be so broken. I'd use it. That'd be cool as hell, man. Seeing that stuff zap everywhere. Take it easy there, Rainbow. Man, now I want it. Must have sky guards that hit ground targets that are on the ground. No knockup required. Would be so cool. Alright, I've spent way too much. I was going to throw another flame aura in for the air, but I'll just go with the generic here. 3 flame, 2 lightning. 3 flame, 2 lightning. Let's see. And there we go. Perfect. I think that would be cool as hell, man. I think that would be an awesome thing. I'm sure it's too late now to add it in, but they said, I mean, Jose said that if you have any ideas to suggest it on the forums, and that they would be adding in more mods in the future. But I think that would be a great mod. Well, you just couldn't do that. If it's a tower that only attacks air, or a tower that only attacks ground mobs, that wouldn't work. But if it was a tower that attacks both, making it so it only attacked one, you could make that work. And have it not be ridiculously OP. You know, a hailstorm attacking ground mobs would be OP. Skyguard attacking ground mobs would be OP. Let the Frosty deal damage. But you'd have to give something up, though, Omni. What would you be willing to give up? Remember, no mod is gonna... Well, I guess there will be mods that do. But, I mean, a mod that changes a tower so drastically will take something else away. You know, if you had a mod that made frosty towers do damage, what would you be willing to give up? Because that would be a pretty drastic change to a tower. Having, you know, say a cannonball that only hits flyers, you'd be giving up all that ground damage. Well, the problem there, Charles, is that water damage does not drench enemies, so it would do no combo. There would have to be a way to make it so that the blaze balloons drenched, because blaze balloons don't drench. Water damage doesn't drench. You know, so it would effectively not doing anything. Anybody thinking about that as far as mods, about adding water damage to one defense and storm damage to another defense, get that thought out of your head, because your thought is going to waste. Because water damage doesn't drench. Now, if you're doing that on, say, a geyser trap does drench. So then you got something. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, I can't wait to go water damage and storm damage. Slimes don't drench either. Slime's oil. So, I mean, if you wanted something special out of that, you would have to have fire damage on your bees. But then you'd lose the oil. So if you're on a controlled burn lane, you would end up losing the map because your oil would go away. Water damage is actually never drenched, Dan. But water damage weapons, it used to be a combo. It said it. Way back in the day, if you had a water damage weapon, it set it in the passive. Or you would get drenched with it in the passive. But since that is gone, you know, ever since passives left, water damage is not drenched. Frosty can't freeze mobs now without a shard, so you wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, there's another blaster caster. Or a bow blaster, I mean. That one's... apples to apples. You would have to give up the slow altogether, is what I'm thinking on frostbites. It could be frostbites no longer slow, but do blah 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 damage or whatever. Is the only way that would be a comparison. But the... yeah, frostbites don't freeze though. I didn't put Omni in the corner. He's thinking. That's a plus. It's tough to get that guy to think. There, now he's been put in the corner. Sorry, Omni. Brooke did it. She brought out the meanness. Hashtag blame Brooke. Well, every hero is going to be changing, Twinkie, just because of the changes to stats. So there's nothing that they've said specifically about any hero that's changing, but every hero will be changing. Just because of the nature. I mean, it's a game-changing expansion. The whole deal is a game-changing expansion. I mean, the problem was not the Dryad. The problem is that the Dryad was usable in any situation. Well, now with mods, any tower will be usable in any situation. You just have to mod it right. So, I mean, hopefully the Dryad stays great, and that you can use her in combination with other heroes. The problem with the Dryad is, if you don't enjoy playing the Dryad, you lose all that versatility. So it's, you know, I personally probably won't be using the Dryad a whole lot right at the beginning. Just because, I mean, how long has it been that you've wanted to throw cannonballs on geode lanes, you know? And that's where the real, you know, it's those mods like that where are the real game changers. POS. Yeah, buff beams and boost stars are both junk right now, Clayton. So yeah, both of those need love. Hopefully they get it in this update. I mean, with crit changing, hopefully the buff beam gets a bigger benefit to defense power, and then with defense power going up, you know, hopefully they're usable again. I mean, right now it's just a complete waste, but I would love to see that. Single 3. Or was that a single 2? That's a single 3, but single 3 is not my favorite either. Oh, well, what they showed... what they showed so far, the Apprentice is going to have lots of awesomeness coming. In fact, I think that's the next hero I'm going to grind out weapons and stuff on. Boost stars will never be Serenity R's again, I don't think, Blaze. Serenity R's were the most broken defense to come to the game, and it was so overshadowed by the poison dart towers that nobody even said a word about it. And then everybody was like, what? After they got changed and they went away. Alright, picked up another bow there. I'm going to fill my inventory today. Probably on stream here. All these lots. Looks like it. Locked. I probably won't fill it on stream. Not with legendaries. I think it might be time to switch up, though, to the Apprentice. And I think I'm just going to use this gear. Let's do it. Is there any Ascension assigned there? Nope. Let's take that one and that one. Let's grab that pet. Which one was I using? Geyser? No? Oh, there's Betsy. I was wondering where she went. Splody is who I was using. Actually, that one is... it's ready to evolve. So I'm going to leave that one there and grab... who do I want to grab? I think I want to grab Betsy White. Uh-oh. She should have been right there. Where is Betsy White at? Can't remember where I put her. I want to get her evolved because she looks so much cooler. Alright, WTF. Where did Betsy White go? Oh, Betsy White is on nuke bags. Derp. Alright. I was panicking there for a minute. Whew. Good gosh. Man, I don't want to lose that girl. She's a hot item. See, if I'd only looked at chat, well, I'm sure one of you guys would tell me. Alright. What do we want to do for weapons or for... I don't think I'm going to upgrade any of the shards. Going to need some speed, though. Let's grab Splodey's boot shard. Throw that in there. Get a little ascension going. Oops. Oh, crap. Ah. Dang it. I don't want to waste the 200 metals. I'm grabbing a different apprentice. There we go. That's a little better. I'm not worrying about that. Let's go Arcane Volley on this one. I likes my Arcane Volley. And then get the gear going again. I actually got a weapon on her, so I'm not going to worry about that. Boots, gloves, gloves. Yeah, this will work, right? Oh yeah, these are Lobby gloves. Get rid of that. That will work. And we'll get rid of that. What else do I need? A chest and boots. Well, there's a chest. Where did I not pull boots off? Where'd my boots go? That's alright, there's another pair of boots here. Ability power here, crit hero health. There we go, those will work. Let's get that speed shard back in, because that don't wants to be running slow. And, most importantly, what costume do we want to go with here? Oh my god, I don't have that costume yet? How do I not have the Dark Arts Apprentice yet? Or that Guardian of the Dead, that one's pricey. I'll never have that one. Let's get all Star Wars. Get all Star Wars'd out here. And I'm not going to go with a headpiece on this. Actually, the glasses. Oh, the glasses go on the hat. That's so funny. No wings. Wings wouldn't look right on this. Here we go. We'll go with those. Now that is an apprentice right there, let me tell you. Nope, I never threw Betsy on there. You get your World Tree range up with the Deadly Strike shard and then Vicious Strikes once you get that shard. Let's get Betsy White a couple more levels here. There we go. Now we're good to go. The expansion doesn't hit until June 19th, Sultan Squad. We got a little ways to go yet. We're in that waiting period. I'm gonna have DU left here, I think. What do we got? A whole bunch. Let's LSA it a little bit. This is Chaos 7 Crumbled Bulwark right here. Good enough. Let's get some apprentice action going, huh? Oh, mana capacitor. I need mana capacitor. And I need a weapon that's going to mark targets better. But that will drop. You know what? I should have took charge shot too. I'll get the shards fixed after this wave. Assuming I survive it, of course. Ba-boom! Yeah, Deadly Strikes is Chaos 3. Frosty's is actually really bad for marking. You have the best use of that is an AoE defense, which I mean makes flamethrowers the only real option. When F-Shard first came out, it was bugged. You could throw that on a flame aura and put it right at the entrance and mark everything. All right, let's fix the shardage here. What did I have? I had Splody. Let's take that. And that. And that. And go. Let's get mana capacitor in right there. Mana bombs 8 or meteor rain. Doesn't even matter. Let's just go thunderstruck. Charge shot. And make sure these are locked. I don't want to accidentally sell them. Alright. Give me a weapon now. Give me a weapon. The problem with Frosty's is it only marks one target. It's going to mark the target that the Frosty's hitting. It doesn't mark off of the AoE effect. Or am I wrong? I'm pretty sure it doesn't mark off of the AoE effect of it. Just off of the initial hit. I'll open them. I don't want to spend too much time in between maps there, Cypress, but I'm gonna open them. I've been opening them like every 4 or 5 maps. There's been no indication of any new shards coming, so there's no reason to not open them. If we thought there was going to be new shards coming, then of course it'd be a whole different story. What's your question there, Rage? Yeah, the Frostbite Tower is from The Apprentice. You got a question mark on the end there. But that's a single target defense. So there's no reason to think that shard marking would be good with that one. Unless it procs off the AoE Cloudburst from it, but you wouldn't think it would. Das Lekelion. I didn't look for a weapon. I bet I had a weapon laying on the ground last map. Or last wave. Yeah, that makes it completely a wasted shard slot, too. With marking targets, you got to be able to mark lots of targets. Marking 1 or 2 targets at a time is not worth using that shard. You got to think bigger. AoE towers hit 10 targets at a time. So if you don't have the ability to mark 10 targets at a time, it's not a good use of that shard. You're wasting the shard slot. Pumpkinator was cool as hell. I wish they wouldn't have changed that one. Ah, it's a chest. Dang it. Frosty Duet is one of the most worthless shards in the game because Frosty Power doesn't stack. If when Frosty Power stacked, Frosty Duet was a good shard. Now Frosty Duet is completely pointless. It nerfs the range of the tower completely into the ground with effects that don't stack. So it's just not good. I mean, maybe something will change with that in the update as well, but Frosty Duet is not worth using, in my opinion. Alright, let me fix... What did I want to fix? I already fixed them. I got mana capacitor. I think we're good, right? That should be good enough. Yeah, if Jackpot could go in every armor piece, I would agree with you, Dan. It would be worth using then. Exclamation spotlights in chat, Zach, and then pick the hero on the list that you want to see. And that will give you the info. You guys remember when Chaos 5 first released? I was maining the Apprentice as DPS. You had to be around for a long time to remember that. But, man, I would run from them assassins. I would mark them and just run, and spam. I spammed that volley. It was really fun, actually. I like playing the Apprentice. Once again, it comes down to double jump. The Apprentice had double jump. It would be... I'd use it all the time. The Apprentice is super fun to play. And Mana Bomb's just a beast. But no double jump. Sad days. Sad days for the OG heroes. Except Monk, of course. Nope, you should go as far as you can there, RC. I still haven't looked for a weapon yet. I'm sure there's a weapon on that I've gotten somewhere, right? Gotta be. There's an Infernal Combustor sitting up there. Getting monk weapons when I don't even need them anymore. That's all right. I'll take it. Another Infernal Combustor ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. I like it. Man, little Betsy doesn't do anything with an ability power here, crit build. But I'm just trying to get levels on her, so still getting good use out of her. And we got a roller down below. Let's see if Mana Bomb is still a beast. Nope. Poor Mana Bomb. Now, I'm not spec'd into it, obviously, but... Isn't the bow and arrow more kid-friendly than a crossbow? I don't know. A crossbow is going to be a lot easier to aim. There you go, on board. Got to get that. Everyone needs to scream double jump. I love Stardew Valley there, Charles. I've got a co-op playthrough going with Omni right now, in fact. Great game. Oh man, I just didn't get crap out of that run. Not one weapon. Holy crap. I guess there's that one. That's a pole arm, though. Pole arm. Not one apprentice weapon. Man, talk about bad luck. Oop, oop, oop. I saw something unlocked there. Is getting a little stale spamming RS. Maybe I'll bust out the EV here. I gotta go through and gear. You know, I've got enough relics now to gear out pretty much every defense. I just gotta go through and set them all up, which will take a bunch of time. The RS spam definitely gets old after a while. You know you want to double jump, Brooke. Don't try to hide it. Everybody wants to double jump, and I can't say I blame any of them, because I want to double jump too. All over the place. Massive double jumping to commence in the immediate future. I feel like I missed something somewhere. Yeah, whatever. Sure it'll be alright. Fart in a bottle. Now you're thinking. What is it in Terraria? Wasn't there one in Terraria? Or I know there's the lightning in a bottle, but that's for lighting. What is there in Terraria for? Isn't there something for fall damage or jumping? That's something in a bottle? I can't remember what it is, or if I mean, I might be wrong. Right now, ability power builds are better, Zach. With the exception of the Mystic. The Mystic is definitely stronger as hero damage, hero crit. But I think the lazy builds will be making a comeback, and I am excited for it, because you know I am lazy. Oh, Cloud in a Bottle. That's what it was. That's right. How did I forget that? Well, fart in a bottle I know was never a thing. Maybe at Omni's house, but the rest of the world was not farting in any bottles. No, I knew there was that too there, Saucy, but I was thinking the in the bottle thing. There we go. We should have got Cloud in the bottle with the Terraria crossover. Allows double jump on all characters. That would have been awesome. Hell, make it take a slot even. I'd be fine with that. Make it, you know, throw that in the offhand slot since the other heroes don't get shields. And then give the Squire the choice. Do you want to be do you want to be a shieldy boy? Or do you want to double jump? Ba-boom! It's been too long, Omni. I downloaded it again the other night. I've been really itching to play some more Terraria, but that Graveyard Keeper, getting access to the Graveyard Keeper game has taken most of that away from me. I'm going to tool around with that a little bit tonight for sure. Pogo stick is the alt weapon. Yeah, I mean, same thing, Twinkie. Give the Barb the choice. Now on the Barb, I wouldn't give it up. Oh, there we go, finally. Penta 1, whatever, I'll take it. That's gonna make my marking a lot easier. How on earth this song got added to a reggae playlist, I will never know. This is not a reggae song. I'm excited about it, Omni. It's hard to stop talking about it. Well, yeah, I mean, you can hop into the update when it comes and get all the new fanciness, Zach, or you can start preparing for the update and hop back in now. You know, I would definitely suggest, if you're a end-game player that's doing C7, to get yourself over 100 million gold. That would be one of the best things you could do right now, because you're going to want to spend a lot of gold. Terraria is an awesome game. That was the smartest thing that DD2 could have ever done, was that Terraria crossover. I think that was a great thing. Die, Mr. Ogre. Get the slaying a little juicier here. Oh, oops, wrong defense. That's all right. 22 million gold is a good start, but that just doesn't get you very far. I mean, I guess it depends on how much everything costs. We're gonna have to look at the costs. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much you play, Witty, but 100 million is definitely possible. I mean, I've spent a bunch of gold today. I'll have to look at the break and see where I'm at. But I'm sure if I wouldn't have spent any gold today, I would have earned, I don't know, 10 million gold today, maybe? Maybe not that much. Maybe 5 million. But look too, the player shop's coming, so I mean, anybody that's got stuff is going to have a source of gold coming as well. So, I mean, when I started saving gold, I didn't take that into consideration. You know? And depending on what you're willing to give up, but... Siege roller. I guess I should go pay attention to that, huh? What up, Mr. Siege Roller? One more shot. Come on, mana bomb. Ooh, that mana bomb did good. Considering I don't have anything spec'd into it. You guys don't even want to know how many shards I've got saved up. I am ready to do some heavy-duty dusting. Or I showed you guys already when I was showing my vault earlier. Oh, I think that would be awesome. Betsy particularly. The Harbinger's such a short fight. I don't think that would be all that exciting, but I think Betsy would be a great Chaos 7 fight. I would love to do it, but we already know that's not happening, unfortunately. The Jose and Mark confirmed that on the first day of teases. Definitely not over 9,000, but if there was 9,000 inventory slots, I would get myself 9,000 shards. Non-crit. Come on, Mana Bomb, you gotta do better than that. 4 seconds. It'll be dead by the time I get the cooldown. Or no, there it goes. Ba-boom! Monk weapon. Why the heck is no apprentice weapons dropping? Maybe I gotta load my deck a little. Oh, there's shards for you too, Jedi. You know they're there. Just gotta go get them. What time we at here? The wife should be waking up soon. How long have I been going? 3.5 hours. I'll do one more map. One more map, then I'll head out to Tavern and show you guys what I've saved so far. And show you all the pets. That's what I was going to show. I didn't show anybody the pets I was talking about. That if they allow the sell of pets, I think will be hot items to sell. Give a little more air assist up here. There we go. Alright, Dan, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. That's a pretty good good start there, Woody. I mean, there's never enough. So it's never... Will there be enough? I mean, remember, the RNG is not changing. So you're still going to have to open 1,000,000 shards to get the shards you want. All you have to do is have it in your head that you want a specific shard, and RNG instantly starts hating on you. It's like it will never give us the exact shard we want, ever, for any reason. So, I mean, there will never be enough, but, I mean, that sounds like a pretty darn good, good way to start. The problem I have right now are my shards are in a complete disarray because I've got shards equipped all throughout hero decks. Just, you know, to hold them, just to keep them out of my inventory. But that means I don't know where anything is, and that everything is going to be a complete unorganized mess on launch day. Yeah, I mean, if you have limited inventory space, that's what you have to do, is pick and choose what you're going to hoard. Definitely hoard yourself some deadly strikes. I mean, it's easy to hoard those, because every defense in the game should have one, just about. But remember, I've got 64 heroes. And they're not all completely sharded, but I created, you know, there was like 20 hero cards that I haven't used in ages. So I created like 20 random heroes just to hold shards. And everything is just a complete mess. That's lucky there, Cypress. Good for her, man. That's alright, that's good. Get the daughter to build for you then. She's got the deadly strike shards, let her do the building. I mean, I could spend 2 hours probably just going through my inventory and organizing, to be honest. My stuff is so messy right now, just because I've been in full horde mode. Let's go ahead and get an upgrade on that. Wait till that dies. There we go. I thought about that node increase, because I get a lot of node increase shards. I thought about maybe that could be a potentially good one to guild, but on the same note, I mean, if you can't kill it with 7, you ain't going to be able to kill it with more than that, because it's just OP as it is, and requires so much DU. I mean, could you imagine if that went up to 10, and it would be, what, 330 DU just to put one full string down? That would be ridiculous. I've got a pretty decent amount of vamps. I mean, it's never enough, but like I said, we don't know. I mean, vamp is another one that could potentially get changes. We know power transfer is getting changed. Vamp could get changed as well. I mean, it might not, but it might. Yeah, I mean, you could double dip, for sure. Plaguing Hawk over there, huh? Where's Slickelion? Oh, he's at the wall. Crap, I upgraded the wrong R's. It's alright. I'll show Slickelion who's boss here. I don't have a 3.3, but I know there used to be a 3.3. There actually used to be a 4 per second before the nerf. I think 3.3 sounds pretty realistic, to be honest with you. A 2, 2.5, and a 3.3. You figure Cross Blaster 1 would be 2 per second. Cross Blaster 2 would be 2.5, and Cross Blaster 3 would be 3.3. They all have the same spread type. They're all 7. There is no Cross Blasters that aren't 7. I'll look here in a sec. I think I got a 1 and a 2, or I may have gotten 2 2s. I'm not sure. If Cross Blaster 2 is 2.5 seconds, then there is definitely, without a doubt, a 3. Yep, Cross Blaster 2 is 2.5, so Cross Blaster 3 would be 3 plus. The different number associates the attack speed. So, like a Penta 1, Penta 2, and Penta 3, would a Cross Blaster 1, 2, and 3 would follow the same pattern. So the Cross Blaster signifies the spread, being the spread of 7, and then the number signifies the attack speed. So there is definitely a Cross Blaster 3, and 3.3 seconds seems to make sense on that one to me. I'm sure it drops right now. You'd have to ask somebody who plays a Huntress main, they probably got 10 of them. What's going on there, Luis? Everything's dead, huh? Can I donate a Dryad to you? Well, how am I going to do that? I don't work for Trendy there, no money. I don't have access to unlimited stuff. I gotta earn it just like everybody else. Everything Trendy gives me, I give away. They don't give me anything personally for my account. So everything I have, well, with the exception of those 2 pets, everything else I have for my account besides those 2 pets, I have either earned or paid for. Trendy has given me none of it. All hero codes I give away to viewers. So you could donate some stuff to me though, I'd be good with it. But I don't have access to anything you don't. Alright, I think that has overwhelmed my inventory for enough for today. So head on out to Tavern and take a look at what we got. There's no best hero, no money. The best hero you have is whatever you put the best gear on. I think my most geared hero right now is probably an EV. I'm not positive, but I would guess. You'd think they would want to, Twinkie, but they haven't, other than the packages on like the Steam store. There's no other way to do it. Let's see, make sure everything's locked that needs to be locked. before I start hitting sell all buttons and whatnot. Let's crack all these shards out and see what I get. I missed that lock all button. Oh, it may be the monk. I don't even know. Let's see. Nope. Juice bot is my best geared at the moment. Alright. What are we going to get? Raven Host. Health Pylon. Ride the Lightning. Nothing spectacular yet. That Mana Capacitor seems like another good one to guild. Man, keep handing them to me. Corruption. Bunch of junk shards. Mana Capacitor, nice. Keep heading me, big boy. Keep giving me Mana Capacitor, for God's sakes. Nothing exceptional. I think I got more. Here's a Power Pylon. Heat Dispenser. What is that Proton Supercharge? That one could potentially be a good one too. Depends on what it scales to. Frosty Beams. I wonder how that one will work. Will it up the chance or will it up the duration? That'll be interesting to find out. Looks like that is it. Let me get all these shards out of my inventory now. And I'll show you all my collection thus far. Now, first off, like I said, I do have 64 heroes. So, actually, where'd my heroes go? Why do I have empty card slots? Yeah, you reach the hero limit. I can't create another hero without deleting someone. I wonder why it's showing empty card slots. That must be a bug right now. Or no. Or yeah, it's still showing empty card slots. Weird. I don't know. But anyway, if we look, like this ungeared hero here has got shards. Ungeared Lavamancer. You know, they're not all full. But I created them just to be able to hold more shards, obelisks, you know, whatnots. And then I've got shards out the wazoo right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be 9 completely full bank tabs when it's all said and done here today. Actually, these barbarian shards I'm just going to delete. Oh, it won't let me sell them here, that's right. I don't need any more barbarian shards. I've got so many barb shards. And I don't plan on doing any gilding with the barbarian anytime in the immediate future. Here we go. Sell these barb shards, just get rid of them. Free up the slots. There we go. I still got 2 3/4 bags left. Actually, I got some space here too. But we were talking about pets earlier, and there was one actually right there. That pet right there, you cannot earn in game right now. It was from the carnival event, and it's a golden pet. But I've got all the golden pets. So, you know, that was a carnival pet, the golden bear cure. You can't earn it right now. No way to get it. That was a carnival pet, golden Thundero. No way to get it. Actually, I've got all of them. It's just a matter of where they are. They're on heroes or whatever. Oh, here's one. Yeah, this golden Shinobi kitty. That's a golden pet. No way to get it currently. Spare Dragos just laying around. 3 of them. That's awesome. But those are going to be hot items if they're able to be sold. No, there's no crossplay of any sort in DD2, Luis. Anyway. Well, I mean, they're there to hold the shards. They're frag. You know? I've got 7 Dragos, Twinkie. That was just the ones that were sitting extra. I've got the 1 I use and 6 more. I've got the original Drago. The, what are we losing here? Oh, wow. More stuff. Let's grab it. Let's see if we got anything good out of any of that. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of pet food. There's a couple legendary items. No more shards, though. Yeah, Earth Shatters with Earth Toss is great for knockup build splits. No doubt about it. You know, then there's weapons like this. I mean, that's a cool looking weapon. You know, do you keep that weapon and make it legendary? That's a cool looking weapon, though. You know, no, it's just a reskin. It's a standard shot type. But what weapons do you keep? And what do you get rid of? You know, look at this one. It's another, well, that one's pretty vanilla looking. You know, or how do you not go with the Pathfinder? Get the street sign, you know? You can make that weapon legendary when the next update comes. So, I mean, there's amazing amounts of possibility and potential coming. What's this one? Blossoming Branch. I mean, there you go. You know, who doesn't want to carry around a big flower that shoots out stuff? That's good stuff. Oh, yeah, I may have 8 then. Twinkie, I lost count of the Dragos. You get to a point where you're capped on Defender medals and you just have nowhere to spend them. Like, I've spent several thousand Defender medals today. And still at 6,400. Do I have a daily? I got a Forest daily. So I could get another 450 there. But, I mean, I want me a 4 per second flower shot staff, you know? Who doesn't want it? That's good stuff. But yeah, I mean, this staff you'll be able to convert to legendary when the update comes. That Crystal Defiler, although it's got an awesome name, it's not the prettiest looking staff. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for today, though. Thank you all a ton for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it very, very much. But, my day off / the wife's days off. So, the wife's going to be getting up soon. I need to spend a little quality time with the wife. But, I do appreciate it. There's going to be a video coming either later tonight or tomorrow morning talking about the June DD2 giveaways. So make sure you swing back by and get yourself entered to win. This month, I don't even remember what it is. Let me look. This month, I'm going to be giving away... Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I've got 2 gun witches, 2 EV2s, and the winner's crown, which is a flare. Going to be giving all that stuff away this month, and the video on how to get entered will be coming, like I said, either later today or tomorrow. So thank you all an absolute ton. I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me today. And everybody have a great rest of your weekend for those that have any weekend left. And I'll talk to you all soon. Before we leave, though, I wanted to say one more thing to Omni, Graveyard Keeper. That's all I got to say. See y'all next time. Graveyard Keeper!